Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Adam, then this is the Crafty Wool podcast, episode 3, I believe. I'm actually really surprised that I've been excited to start making these, and I was looking forward to making this video, um, given how much it's not really the sort of thing I would have done usually. Um, I must admit, this is the second video I'm doing because the first one that I recorded or started recording, it just turned into a mess. I would have had to edit it loads of different times only because I forgot to get this, forgot to get that, and it just wasn't working out. So I thought I'm just going to re-record it. If you're new on my channel, my name's Adam. Hi. um, I I'm from the northwest of England. If anyone notices an accent, that's because I'm originally Hungarian. Um, we moved here when I was 12 with my parents. So if you're noticing an accent, that's why. It's Hungarian, Lancashire, a whole lot. You know, it's a mixture of. Um, but yeah, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much, or even a subscribe returning viewer. It means a lot. Um, there's definitely a lot more views than I was expecting. Um, it's a surprise, I really do appreciate it. Um, Also, Judy gave me a shout out on a podcast, which I'm really grateful for again. I've received a lot of subscribers from Judy at Judy's Creations in Crochet. Um, it was a lovely Christmas present on its own from Judy to receive quite a few people from her channel watching my videos. And I've started to ramble again like I did in the previous video. So I'm just going to jump in and start showing you things. Firstly, I'm going to start with inserting the little clip here about my own acquisition that I've got. It's not much. It's a single skein of yarn. You'll see why. No, that sounds negative. No, I've only bought one skein of yarn because they only had one. But I'll explain it all in that clip. So I'll be right back to this usual moment in time, this normal point in time. So quickly, I just wanted to insert this video of a yarn I just received. I wasn't actually expecting it to arrive today because the person who I bought it from has actually said it's not going to arrive before Christmas, and today it's the 23rd. So it was a really nice surprise, a bit of a Christmas present for myself. But I'm in the middle of doing other things, but I just thought I want to check it out, check the yarn out. But I thought I'm gonna do a video just to show it and so everyone else can see it, really. So it's gonna be a quick one. I'll just insert this on the actual podcast video. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it somehow. So it's from a company called Hurst Yarn Shop, and I think they're down somewhere south, I want to say. Probably not. I might be completely Hurst Pierpoint. Absolutely no clue. But it's arrived in a really nice little packaging. And I shall tell you what it is when I opened it. Get ready for the crinkling. Sorry. Right, so that doesn't say it. So here it is. It is a, well, I like the colours. It's a merino silk and Corriedale blend. 110 grams, 168 meters. It's a 2-ply sport/DK. Basically, it's a hand spun yarn, which, just bear with, I'll put it in a hang so it's easier to see. It's a hand spun yarn, which I wanted to try for a couple of months now. I follow a shop on Instagram. They're in the States, in New Jersey, I believe, and they sell a lot of hand-dyed yarn from different dyers, but they also got custom colorways from a spinner. Beautiful yarn, absolutely stunning yarn, but it's not cheap. That's the nice way of putting it. It's not cheap, and also the postage from them is extremely high. The last time I checked, it was something like £53 just for shipping, and I thought, I just cannot justify spending that much just on postage. You know, the yarn itself doesn't cost that much. So I just thought, no, I'm gonna have a look around nearby in the area, see who's about that does similar things. And I just came across this shop. It's probably going to be the wrong way around, but like I said, it's called Hurst Yarn Shop. I will link them in the video description down below. And I need to show you the yarn, don't I? Because I keep talking about it, but I'm not actually showing it. So it's, let me see if it comes through the actual colours. Yeah, I mean, it's quite close to what it is. So that it's got like purples, and he says, yeah, it's a purpley, bluey, red, you know, mixture of colours, bits of green, I think, as well. If you look up there, there's bits of green in it. So yeah, just I wanted to wanted to try something new. It's definitely new to me. Is it soft? No, but then again, I don't think you buy. This is just me saying this. I don't think you buy hand spun yarn for the softness. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I knew, you didn't buy hand spun yarn for the softness, because obviously you get different like thicknesses to it as well. In some areas it's a bit thicker and it's a bit thinner in other. So yeah, be interesting to see how it works up, and to be fair, I need to find something to make with it, so that should be interesting, but looking forward to it. Anyway, that's it, and I'm just going to get back to the regular podcast now. Right, I should be back right now. Hopefully I can edit the videos and the clips, so I hope you enjoyed that section of the episode. I think I rambled on a lot longer than I should have about a single skein of yarn, but I hope. The other thing that I wanted to mention is the shawl that I've been working on. I've mentioned this last week with the yarns from Aldi and Ice Yarns that I wanted to put together. So this is the first version I started on. I think Susan Susan mentioned about this combination of I think you did, Susan, about the dark blue and the light blue yarns, which I must admit I'm absolutely loving how it's all turning out. So yeah, it's brilliant. I love it. You know, it's a thicker yarn, and the stitches are growing a lot faster because they're double crochets and the granny stitches. So you know, it's just working up a lot faster than the linen stitch asymmetrical shawl that I'll show you in a second. When when people say, "Oh, it's a mindless pattern," to me, this is a mindless pattern because I can literally just work on it and not have to think. Um, I can honestly recommend it. It's the Granny Mooge shawl by Fibre Spider. I do absolutely love his patterns. I'm a visual learner, so I can't really. I just simply cannot follow written instructions. So I have to. If there's a video for something, I'll make it. But if it's only a written pattern, I can't. I just simply can't follow it. With knitting, I think I can. Because most of my knitting patterns are written ones. So for some reason, I'm just able to follow knitting patterns, but not crochet patterns. It's strange. So in the previous video that I've recorded and then deleted, I had to change all this around and move the camera back, and I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just gonna, there we go, that's a lot better. So I finished the asymmetrical linen stitch shawl. I don't know how to style it, so here it is. It's not a triangular, it's one of those, I mean, I guess it is a triangular shawl. It's an asymmetrical shawl, using a yarn art cake. Like I said, it's a nice yarn, but it's just very thin, and the stitch itself, the linen stitch, it just doesn't grow quick enough, so that's why it took me nearly 3 months to finish it. But also because of the colours, it was pretty close to what the inspiration picture was for Judy's Cal for December. So once I finished it, I submitted it, and I think that video will be coming out on the 1st of January as well, with everyone else's projects that they created for December. So, I mean, I can take it off and show you. It's a biggish shawl. It's not massive, but you know, I'd say it's a standard size, and I just worked on it until I've run out of yarn. If I can hold it. There we go. So I'm just going to put it down. You can see it from there. Sorry about that. I just had to quickly respond to a message that I got, which it might ping again. I'm just going to ignore it this time. Last week I think I mentioned about my granny square scrap blanket that I've been working on for quite a long time. It's a 30-litre box full of different coloured acrylic DK weight yarns. I'll show you the blanket in a second, but this is the colour that I'm joining with. Poorly planned, because I've only got, I think, 2 skeins left of it. I don't even know if this blanket's going to work out, but I'm not calling it a work in progress, because it's not. It's something that's shoved in the back of the landing that I don't have to see it. It's around, I know about it, it will be finished at some point, not urgently, because I've got other things that I'm looking forward to working on. So I'll quickly show you the blanket itself. So there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just random colours picked out, in whatever order that I'm picking them out. Whatever order I'm picking them out from the box. Like I said, it's not my favourite things, but I'm not going to undo it, but I'm also not going to urgently work on it because I'm not. I like granny squares, don't get me wrong, but acrylic yarn is just not really my favourite anymore. I must admit. And by far, I don't mean there's anything wrong with them. I just, because I've worked with acrylics for so long, I'm ready to start upgrading a little, especially due to Judy. always always showing her hand-dyed yarns that she's buying. You're a bad influence, Judy. um, you know, just the actual look of them and the feel to some of them that I've got, they're just absolutely brilliant, and I'm just ready to start working with them more than acrylics. But still, I'll be going back to acrylics, but also the acrylics that I want to start buying are different to what I have had so far. Only because, like I mentioned last week, these acrylics I've got down here, they were just from random shops where I went to, and oh, they sell yarn, I'm gonna buy some. It's just not really thought out and random bits and pieces. Whereas recently, when I purchased yarn, especially from Ice Yarns, it was all within an idea and for something specifically. So I really have gone through quite a lot of my yarn, and what you can see there, and you can't really see up there, there's a couple of bits down here. It's all been organised, you know, split up into different areas where I think, right, I know what I'm going to do with these, them, they're going to be random bits and pieces. I mean, I've just found some here on the side when I looked here. Perfect, why not? Colours that I don't know what I would do with. So it's all just... Let's be honest, yarn and knitting and crocheting, it takes over your life. It does, but it's okay because it's a hobby we all love. Sorry about that. I just can't have it in one go this evening. So yes, the monthly yarn clubs will be coming out on the 1st of January, which I'm really looking forward to. It's all described in the actual listing that's going to be on Etsy, but just so if anyone's a bit confused by what it's actually going to be, they're going to be mini skeins. You'll be getting 2 mini skeins a month. There's not going to be a rhyme or reason to them. They're just going to be random ideas that I've got written down in my little books for different colour variations and colour combinations, different dyeing methods, testing new colours. So if it's anything that I think, oh, that worked out really well, or I really like how that's looking, I'm going to write it down and potentially make it into like 100 gram skein. But to start with, it's going to be just random ideas, trialing new things. The giveaway is still open for business. It's, you know, you can just tag any of your crafty friends on the I think it's pinned at the top of my Instagram page, so it's easy enough to find. The more people you tag, possibly the more chance you have of being the winner of the giveaway. As I mentioned, that's completely free. The you know, I'll cover the postage and all that. But yeah, it's really something that I'm really looking forward to. It's brand new to me. You know, I've never had a monthly club before, a monthly yarn club before, so it's a bit not scary. I wouldn't say scary, worrying, yes, but we shall see how it turns out, and you know how popular it is, which I hope it will be. So yeah, that should be interesting. I'm just thinking if there's anything else. No, I think that's it. I mean, I've been working on this for 2 hours now, so I think I'm gonna leave it for this week. Leave it at that for this week, and come back to you at some point next week, because it's turning into a mess, even for me. So apologies for the ramble and the uncoordinated podcast. But hopefully it's a fresh format, and it's something new that you've not seen before. Um, Apart from that, I'm gonna let you go because I'm just going around in circles again. Happy New Year to everyone, and I shall see you at some point next week. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone.